Hello and welcome back. This is Darius Torana, and we are back on Ark Survival Ascended on the Aberration map. So today we're actually just going to be taking a look at all of the cool stuff that Aberration and Bob's Tall Tales added to the stuff. So we're going to start off with the ghillie. So this is the normal ghillie, and on Scorched they gave us this one. And in Aberration, they've actually given us this one, which is pretty cool. Like, I do like how with each map they are releasing a new ghillie suit as well. That is actually really neat, in my opinion. I really, really like that. Um, this is the excuse you. This is the new one of the two new full skins. This is the Dapper outfit. I actually really like the Dapper outfit. There's a couple things that I would change just because I want them to be able to mix and match a little bit better. So I'm going to go into first person mode here for a second. So I love that pocket watch. I think it's so cool. And it looks like it's a part of the shirt because it looks like it attaches to the shirt. However, it actually is a part of the pants, which, don't get me wrong, purple pants are real sick, but I really like, especially for my character in particular, I like the engineer set better. However, as you can see with my character, I am using the Dapper shirt with the rest of the stuff being engineer. So yeah, I am not using the engineer hat though. I do like it. However, I like my hair, which the one of the goggle sets allows you to use. So we're going to go ahead and toggle back to third person here. There's some lighting glitches on this, but I really like the goggles that they have for this. I think it's really, really neat. And then we've got a couple more hat options. So we also have goggles with helmet, which if you don't love your hair, this is a pretty good option. It basically gives you a leather helmet. I think it looks pretty good. We also have a beret hat. I don't love the beret hat. I know some people have stated they really like it. Maybe a different color. I'm not a big fan of the bright blue, though. This is the cyclist hat. Definitely gives military general vibes. However, so I'm not a huge fan of that one. And then we've got the shorter of that's the longest top hat. And then you've got this top hat and then the medium top hat. All in all, like, I actually really like the three different sizes and everything like that. I think that's really neat. The final hat that we have is this one here. It's a boater hat, which gives me real, what's it called? What are those things called? Barber shop quartet vibes. I really like that. So next up, we're going to look at some of the skins that you have for the different... Geez, this lighting glitch is bad. Some of the different skins that you have for the stuff here. So for some reason, I don't have it applied to this. So just like with Scorched Earth's Frontier Pack, you just build one and you can build it on everything. I think that's really neat, and I really like that. So this is the stairs. And then you've got the railing. God, that lighting glitch is bad. That is one thing I hope they fix really soon, is there is some lighting glitches on the game. There we go. And you can apply this to, like, everything. So there's the hatch. I really like how that turned out. It even has on the fence supports and the fence foundations. The floors look really good. This is the inner walls. Unlike Oh, no, never mind. I was lying. I was about to say, unlike in Scorched, where the doors automatically open when you put the skin on there, they've actually changed it slightly. So the door or the skin now also has an auto door function. So if you do want the regular door, you can still have an auto door, which I think is good. But I really like the double doors on this. So we'll attach that. This is the tall door, short door. The ladder looks really good and really fancy. I really like that. This is the fence foundation, and then the quarter walls. So all in all, I really like how all those turned out. This is the outside of all of those. Moving over here, so we've got the staircase, which I think is really nice. This is the roofs, which again, very, very nice. This is just a wooden chair that has a skin on it. And then the bench and the table with the skins, really, really nice there. Over here, you have the reinforced gateways and the behemoth gateway. Looks really good. I really like the steampunk aesthetic of that. And then up here, I'm in creative mode right now, but up here you've got the behemoth trapdoor, which again, like, you can apply it. Looks really good. All right. So I think that's all the skins. I was hoping that it would have something for the fireplace, but it did not. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of the fireplace real quick. All right. So one of the next things that I kind of noticed was these lights here. So they have ground lights, and then I honestly thought that was it until I realized there's actually multiple versions of this light. So you've got the ground light, which is this one. Then you have the ceiling light, which is this one here. Looks really good. I'll go ahead and put a new one right there, and you can turn that on. And then you've got, after the ceiling light, the wall lights, which you can see there, like they actually provide a decent amount of light. I really like those. And then the final one that they have is probably actually my favorite, and it's a desk lamp. You can put them on the ground, so like you can, if you've got a lot of space you're needing to cover, you can put them like that, and they look pretty good like that. But you can, as you saw up here, you can actually put them on tables, which is really neat. And again, you just turn them on. While we're up here, I'll go ahead and do this one. This is the tinkering desk. So with the tinkering desk, opening the tinkering tool to combine, or tinkering window. I don't know what that means, honestly. There we go. So you can combine up to 3 blueprints into a new blueprint. You will have you can do an unstable combine to get a better quality blueprint. However, you only have a 25% chance of success, whereas you can have the stable, which ups the average quality by 20%, but quality can be as low as 50% of that average. All right. So down here, this is the embryo incubator. This thing's really neat because like the egg hatcheries, you just put a embryo from a mammal in there, and boom, you can hatch it. This is the gene storage. I have not played around too much with this, but apparently, there we go. All right. So come here, Equus. So, you got this gene gun. This is also how you apparently extract the embryo. So that's pretty cool. So each one of the dinos now has a trait. So I can take this trait from this Equus and store it in my gun. And then I can run over here to the gene storage. And I can there we go. And I can transfer that to store it in the thing there somehow. There we go. So now I have that stored. So if I breed this Equus, I can actually transfer that trait to another dinosaur. It's definitely kind of weird. I don't know honestly how I feel about that one, especially since this is a Bob's Tall Tales thing. I do believe that may be a little bit too pay to win. Now, that being said, who knows? Maybe it's not going to be as powerful as we think, but it looks like each dino can have a certain amount of traits. I think it's like 10 traits. So, yeah. All right, now we're going to whistle you to stop. All right. I'm not going to do a ton on him. I'll probably do a video talking about this guy by itself, but this is Survivor Mate. He can do all sorts of things for you. I don't know. We'll apparently be able to do a costume for him. But yeah, so all sorts of things he can do. Now moving over this way. This right here is the Steam Forge. It is the element version of the Industrial Forge, and it does 40 metal at a time, which is real good. Let's see here. Over here, we have the library storage, which the library storage is a new blueprint storage, and it can be linked to any structure, so you don't have to pull your blueprints out anymore. Super duper useful. Now, this here is a linked storage, which I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put that in there. Okay, so we just put those in there. Now we're going to come over here where I have my other linked storage. And boom. Everything in a linked storage box can be accessed through any linked storage in the game. It does take 5 minutes for them to power up, and they do require power to use. So that is something you need to remember. Now heading over this way. Excellent, somebody's over here. We're going to turn on this generator, and we have our Tesla towers. So the Tesla towers are neat because they can shock people. They have 3 different modes of shocking. There is the regular target one, which I'll just kind of pull it up here. So we've got this one, which is doing bright. We've got charged, and we have volatile. Oh, you know what? There's 2 of them doing bright. And no one's doing charged. There we go. So this one's the strongest out of all of them. This one does volatile damage, which I'm not sure what exactly that means. I'm assuming it's explosive damage. And then this one here slows them down. So yeah, that's pretty cool too. Now moving on from that to the Zeppelin. So this is what a lot of people were worried about. And I can understand why. But I think the Zeppelin's pretty neat. You can build on it. So that's pretty cool. It has a decent chunk of inventory space, it looks like. And it can hold up to 1,800 pounds. I've not flown one of these yet, so let's see how this works. Wow, they are so slow. Okay, so they do have a dash. So they're very, very slow. But I feel like if you put like a generator and the storages on the back here, I think that would be pretty good. Let's go ahead and fly up this way. So yeah, I mean, the flight is pretty simple. It's not, it doesn't take much to get used to. Let's go and see if we can land it easily. For fuel, I have the, it just takes gasoline. So there we go. And flying it around that much took about 77 gas, or 77 fuel, and I'm not sure if that is taking into account. Yeah, it does. Okay. So it uses quite a bit of gas, so you will want to be careful. I don't know if it's going to fall out of the air if you run out of gas. Now, this is another one of the weapons. I don't know what kind of ammunition it takes now that I'm thinking about it. Uses harvested carcasses. Oh, I just killed a bunch of stuff. How do I harvest it? I'm not sure how to harvest the carcass with it. It sounded like it was about to start up. Oh, right there again. It sounded like it was about to start up. Nope. Oh, there we go. All right, so on PlayStation, it's R1 to create the carcasses, or to harvest the carcasses. All right, so then you get these balls, which I'm not really sure what those are doing. But the bouncy one's pretty cool. I kind of wonder if I can bounce it off of that guy. Okay, so you can't bounce other creatures, unfortunately. Dang. Those Tesla towers are pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. But yeah, I think once I have like a little jetpack suit thingy, that'll be pretty cool. And then the last thing is this. I have absolutely no clue what just happened. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. It says not placed. Manipulates your personal timeline to return you to the recent past. Alright, well, it's not doing anything this time. But there was one other thing that I wanted to show you guys. I almost forgot about it, honestly. I'm trying to remember where I put it. But it is the clock head, or clock face. So, now this does something. Enable boost auto activation, change affected structure type from all. Alright, so it's doing something. So it can affect the Steam Forge. So let's look at what it says in the thing. Requires electricity to activate, manipulates time to increase the speed of nearby structures. Oh! Okay, that's neat as heck. That's real neat. Okay. I'm going to try building another one of these watch things. All right. So it's got some type of a time limit on either one of them. So I don't know what I did with it, but apparently you can go back into the past. So I wonder if that means like you'll be able to save tames and stuff. If that's the case, again, I think that might be a little bit too good for a paid DLC. But yeah, so this is the stuff that Aberration added on, though. It's pretty neat. I definitely recommend it. I would honestly have recommended it even if it had just been the structures, like the skins and stuff like that. I think that those are really cool. Oh, sorry, there is one more thing, which we got to go to the orbital camera for. And then I've got to figure out emotes. I don't use emotes ever, so... There we go. Bob's Tall Tales. We got the hat tip. Oops. And then... we got tea time. All right. And with that, we will go ahead and call it a day. Oh, there we go. Portal placed. Okay. So what I'm going to do... oh, I'm too far away. So you do have a limit. Okay, so it's like a mini teleporter. It's not really going back in time, you're teleporting. Okay. Oh, and I didn't even notice. Down at the bottom is the timer. Okay. Well, if you guys did enjoy the episode, slap a like, comment, and subscribe. My next episode, I'll probably go over what Sir can do, as well as maybe check out, see if I can't find a rock drake to tame, because we didn't get a look at his skin. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me today. If you did enjoy it, slap a like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on surviving.